Hey everybody, it's Andrew the Moo, and we skipped over a lot of text and things of that nature here in XCom 2. And I want to go ahead and make mention to right now the fact that we're probably going to do without a lot of the cutscenes because, like, this here right here at the beginning is like 10 minutes of cutscenes. And no one wants to see 10 minutes of cutscenes in a video, with me barely talking, trying to get exposition. So I think we're just going to kind of show off the missions and kind of go over a lot of what happened in the cutscenes as they occurred. As you can see, we have some new individuals here. We have Cosmoronic and Knight J from Killing the Backlog joining us. And all the people that I'm doing in this are other Let's Players. They're friends of mine. I don't think I made mention of that, other than, myself and Rin. But you've got Knight J, who, from Killing the Backlog, and we also have Cosmoronic, both of them enjoyable Let's Players. Check out their stuff. I think you'll quite like them. But they're going to join us on this mission. What we have is, we've got to rescue someone. Rather, it's an escort mission. And yes, being the fact that this is an escort mission, you have to keep the escort alive. You cannot let them die. So here we go to the famous loading screen here. You go to a loading screen to go to another loading screen. Because reasons, I haven't been able to quite figure out why they do that yet. But we've got an escort mission ahead of us where we have to protect a person, take them to the drop zone, and have them survive. Now, I've been kind of careless lately, and my people have been getting hit. So I'm going to be careful, because I've got almost everyone injured at the moment. I'm injured. Skylarkin is injured. Stingray is injured. I'm trying to think of who else is injured at the moment. There's someone else that's injured, and I can't quite think of them at the moment. No! But yeah, injuries abounding as we continue on with this game. And go ahead and give you a spoiler alert right now. Hint, hint. We've got some injuries coming up because of the fact that, some things are going to be happening, and we're going to be kind of, sort of, maybe hit. And it's not going to be the greatest thing in the world. We're going to take, not really some losses, but more or less, someone's going to get whacked around. But anyway, just kind of letting you know that I've been careless and continuing to be careless. And as I mentioned, this is post-commentary because something happened while I was recording the video for this. And it did not turn out all that great. And when I say it didn't turn out that great, I mean, it just didn't record my audio, period. I'm like, I hit stop and then I hit record again. I don't know what happened, Elgato. Why record my audio? But for some reason it just didn't record the audio the second time around. I don't know what exactly happened. So yeah, 2 minutes of loading screens before we finally get to where we need to be. So there we have the target coordinates. That's where we need to take the individual to.
Advent already knows we're here, so your position isn't concealed for the extraction. Closing on target position now. On Overwatch.
So yeah, we're going ahead and setting up, trying to move forward, trying our best not to get taken out by any of the aliens, because that's kind of an important thing at the moment. This game is so unforgiving. You've heard me say this already, but this game is absolutely unforgiving. So you got to be careful. And I threw Knight J out there because let's be on it. Oh, hey. Hi, Knight J. Please don't die on me. Please don't die on me. And with that, that's why I like taking people in Overwatch. Payu fires and Payu, I think she hit the tree there. Overwatch doesn't always work, but Cosmoronic and Payu did their best with Overwatch just then. We're going to take the delegate, and we're going to move the delegate over here. And I think it's best to keep the delegate there. So, this would have been posted a lot earlier. In fact, I haven't really felt like doing the post-commentary for this, because I've had this for 2 weeks. Last week, Ren and I were up in Tennessee getting her things, and driving a U-Haul back down here, since we recently got married. And pistol whipped. or not quite, but you know, I find it weird the way they do the snipers. They're just kind of like, oh hey, Night Chase somehow did not die just then. I am very grateful that he didn't die, but I'm shocked that his life did not end just then. So yeah, that's the way this game runs, and well, you pay, you just got hit. So yeah, so I mean, getting her things, and this past week, I don't know what happened, but she and I got hibachi. There's a hibachi restaurant near the house that I go to all the time. I'm like, oh, they're really, really, really good food, and that's one down. Really good food, and she was willing to try it. Like, the thing about my wife has a lot of stomach issues. Really, Jay, you're gonna shoot the barricade. That's what you're gonna do. Good job, man. But so she's got a number of food allergies and cosmoronic with the clutch shot.
Enemy destroyed.
She's got a number of food allergies, and so we took her to this hibachi place, and we both ended up so sick. I mean, like, every day when I got up, I was nauseated, and I would go to work nauseated, and I would spend all day at work nauseated. Like, I wasn't running a fever, but it was just like nausea abounding in my system. And I was at the point where I was wanting to just honestly throw up, but I couldn't. And so because of that, like a number of different issues, you know, I just had a number of different issues all at once. It was not fun. No, it was the way, you know, it was what it was, but it wasn't very enjoyable. So I'm just now at the point where I feel like I'm not completely running a fever. Like, I'm not. Well, I said I wasn't running a fever. I guess I should say I was running a fever earlier.
On the move.
I mean, later in the evening, I would run a small fever. But, like, you know, just nausea. And, you know, when you have that nausea, how you have that slight dizziness to go along with it. So, like, it would get to the point where we traveled to the grocery store to get, had traveled to the grocery store to get some soup because we both didn't really want anything solid. We wanted to get some soup. And the ride to and from the grocery store, I was like car sick the entire time because I already had that nausea and dizziness. So I still streamed Tuesday and Thursday because Tuesday I was feeling, you know, Tuesday was the first day of it. And I'm just like, ugh. Wednesday was the worst day of it. Thursday, yesterday, it was kind of going away. Today, I feel fine. I feel amazing right now. I finally feel like that this is out of my system and that I can move on with the rest of my life. And that to me is important. And to top it all off right now, you know, normally I would have my truck, and my truck has all these, you know, I'm used to driving my truck. My truck is in the shop at the moment, so we had a twofer this week. I had to take my truck to the shop this week. Because of the fact that there's a few problems with it, but yeah, it's getting taken care of. But the big thing, you know, about my truck that's annoyed me is the fact that, you know, we're having to do a rental vehicle, and actually it just dawned on me as I'm recording this that we need to take the rental vehicle back today or see if they'll give us an extension on how long we have it. But what ended up happening, or what has ended up happening, is we are I went by the auto repair place. And they said, well, you said you had a problem with your engine and a problem with your brakes. Yeah. Because the problem with my brakes is something happened and the brake light just stuck on. It would stay on. Even once you took the brakes off. Which makes me think there's a switch or something which is stuck. And, you know, just to remedy that, I took the fuse out. You know, because to me that's the smart thing to do. Just take the fuse out and go from there with it. Well, they're like, oh, well, we couldn't, you know, run the system because the fuse wasn't in it. I said, the fuse is in the middle console. Well, we don't go searching through vehicles. I said, it was out in the open. Well, anyway, we haven't been able to do anything. I'm like, fine. It's out in the open. It's in the middle console. It's attached to where you can pull the fuse out. And they would, okay, that'll be fine. And then she goes, you know, we were supposed to have called you about this. And I'm just like, perfect. And then I said, before you fix it, call me and tell me how much it's going to cost. Because if it costs me an arm and a leg, A friend of mine has said he could do it for much, much cheaper, and probably could. And we'll probably be able to do just as good a job with it. But, I don't know. It's just, it's problematic to me. You know, it's been one of those weeks where, you know, vehicle gone out, which thankfully we've had a rental vehicle. I'm grateful for that. Been sick, and again, I'm grateful that we haven't been as sick as we could be. And not really saying a whole lot to go along with this mission. I really should be saying a whole lot more about it. Especially since we've got a little ways to, I mean, we've still got a little bit of ways to go before we're done with this mission. But as you can see, a lot of what we're doing right now is, I'm taking things very cautious right now because I don't know where they're at. I don't want anyone to die just yet. Well, I don't want anyone to die, period. If I could go through the entire game without someone dying, that would be amazing.
Moving on target.
But that's not the way it's going to happen. You know, someone is bound to die at any moment. And as much as I would hate for that to happen, you know, it's going to occur. But I'm still trying my best to be kind of cautious with this. And so hopefully this isn't, you know, boring or anything of that nature. And instead of describing what's going on, I'm like, this is what's going on in my life right now. And I don't want to say that it's, like, really bad, because it's actually very good. You know, Ren and I are, you know, over the sickness. We have a rental vehicle. We have the money to be able to afford this stuff, which is always very, very nice. And there are a number of things that, you know, that could be worse right now. And so I'm not really sad about all that, as we see that fella right there is like, hi, guys. Oh, wait, no, wait, that's one of us. I'm brain dead. I am brain dead.
Moving on target location.
And there's a reason why I did that. I did that on purpose. And it would be a bad idea just to run someone down there. But I'm like, it's right there. It's right there. I could make it. I could make it. But instead, I decided to run someone right there. And it's probably a good thing that I decided to run someone right there, because aliens. And one of the aliens saw us. It's a sectoid. And so these guys are like, I'm gonna kill some humans. I'm gonna kill some humans.
Come get some.
Yeah, throw these guys into Overwatch and watch these alien scum die. Because that's what we want. We want these aliens to die to death.
Going out.
And, did I throw her on Overwatch? Oh, no, I wanted to see if I could throw a grenade, and, if I could throw a grenade down there at them. And, like, any grenade that I would throw at this point, yeah, I'd maneuver the camera around, like, come on, can I? And I don't quite understand why I couldn't throw anything any further than that. I guess it's because you're only allowed to do so much. But the nice thing is, Overwatch. Except for the fact that Cosmoron just got shot. Not what you want to happen, but it's what happens sometimes. So this guy gets up here, and is he gonna take a shot?
I've got eyes on an advent position.
All right, so we basically got, you know, firing. You know, we've got a number of aliens right now in our grills. So yeah, it's not good. So I can fire at this guy now. I can throw a grenade. I mean, I've got a few options set up for me. What am I going to do? That's the question at this point. With Payu, I can't. There's some things I can't do. And
Burning through ammo fast.
so Payu has done us a good job right there. So let's go ahead and see what else we can do at this moment. We has the grenade. Okay. Can we throw grenade without killing Cosmoronic? That's the question.
Moving to Overwatch.
That I was kind of asking myself at this moment, and I kind of decided, you know what, I'm gonna wait and see, because
Orders
my thing
confirmed.
is I
On the
don't
move.
want to accidentally kill Cosmoronic.
Come get some.
Bro is, you know, injured at this moment. And so the aliens are trying
What's
to
going on?
freak people out. Because if they can cause panic, then
Target disabled.
good job, Jay. Good job, Jay. Jay makes me happy. Jay actually killed someone. You know, considering the fact that... Oh, hello. And then Cosmoronic takes one
Enemies
out.
down.
So that's the important thing, is we want these guys dead. And there's one alien left now, if I remember correctly. One measly alien left, a sectoid. And I'm like, how can I kill it?
Moving to
How can I
designated
destroy
position.
it? Because that's the important thing, is killing the aliens and getting to that area.
Affirmative. Covering now.
My other thought is, alright, if I throw the grenade, am I going to destroy the evac area? So I run Jay over here, try to take aim, and then I decide, alright, let's try this, but let's try this without killing Cosmoronic. And we're not going to kill the guy, but I think we can get some damage done to him if we throw that grenade. So it's going to hurt the alien. It's not going to hurt Cosmoronic, because it would warn me if it would hurt Cosmoronic. Which is also the important thing. Because, you know, killing my own teammates is very bad. Very bad. You don't want to do that. You don't want to hurt your enemies. But the guy's still alive right now. Barely.
It's killing. Scanning.
Which is fine. You know, I put my people in Overwatch, put my peeps in Overwatch. Get them where the aliens are in sight, and then throw them on Overwatch. One of them is bound to hit. Can we hit it? I believe we can. Did we destroy the floor out from underneath it? I think we did. I think it like fell to another floor. We just put it out of its misery. That's the thing we have to do. So now all we've got to do is take our teammates and put them in the evacuation zone and get them out of here, and we will have beaten this stage. And that's what we want, is we want to beat this stage.
Orders confirmed. On the move.
So, you know, that's what we're wanting to do. I think we did a comparable enough job on it. We've got a few injuries, but no one is dead. And that's the important thing. No one died. And if no one is dead, then we did a decent
Orders
enough
confirmed.
job.
Moving out.
So, this takes forever, though. So this is going to be like another 2 minutes, probably, of just me going, hey, gotta get you all into the zone. Trying to think of anything else this week that may have happened other than like the sickness and the truck problems. I mean, to me, it's an aggravation that you go through all of those things, the truck problems and the health. But, you know, again, it's not bad health. I'm in good health right now, so I'm grateful for that. My truck still runs, and it, you know, with the two problems that I have with it, it shouldn't be all that expensive. It's going to be kind of expensive because, let's be honest, it doesn't, you know, the way it was put to me is you're either going to be paying out truck payments or truck repairs, and that's just the way it is. And that is just the way that it is. So, I mean, those are things that I'm going to have to deal with, regardless of what happens. But anyway, we are getting people out. We are getting people free. We are almost done with this stage.
VIP secure and in position for evac.
VIP is secured and in position, and we are ready to go.
I'm going.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, and up we rip.
Status confirmed. Mission accomplished.
Good job, Moo. You actually finished a mission, 2 missions in a row, and no one is dead. And so that's a big thing to me. And so looking at who it is that, you know, survived this fracas, is we have, well, we have a few people here with us. Thankfully, many of them aren't dead, but looking at everything that shows up, we do have a few injuries that we've got to take care of, a few boo-boos that need to be kissed, and we're going to start by going through some promotions that we have. Man, I cannot talk today because I'm like some promotions. I will one day learn to use my words. You probably won't be listening to me on that day, but I will use my words. So the first person that we have, we notice we've got two major injuries. Payu and Cosmoronic are down. Knight and Ren are up. But we now have Cosmoronic, who has his very own little drone that he can fly around just like Payu, just like Stingray, even though we haven't seen Stingray fight yet. So now we've got him. Ren has been promoted because she is awesome like that. That's right, my wife is amazing, and I don't think this is going to show in the video, but so is Jay. But anyway, you know, we got promotions all around. This has been episode 2 of XCom. This is Andrew the Moo, and I will see you in a third episode within the next week. You guys have a great day. There's Knight Jay promoted. Bye, guys. Have a good one.